Hey guys, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the air signs for the Jupiter retrograde in Scorpio that is actually just starting today. This energy is going to follow us through to July 10th, and it's all about going inward, learning stuff, purifying ourselves, detoxifying ourselves. The beautiful thing about it is that we're really not going to have to do much, force it, react to it. It's actually just going to unfold naturally. Things or opportunities are just going to be put in our way in order to learn these things, okay? So this tarot cards is basically to just give you a heads up as to maybe what you will learn during this retrograde, all right? So let's start with the sign of Gemini. So this is for the air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So we're going to start with Gemini. So what message do we have for the sign of Gemini for the retrograde happening in Scorpio starting today? And one more shuffle. Okay. All right, so the first card is the Eight of Cups. So the current energy that I see you going into this retrograde is maybe leaving something behind or wanting to leave something behind. So if this is the case, I recommend that you do it. I see you moving forward without this negative energy that is causing you to feel this, okay? Then you've got the Two of Cups and you've got the Ten of Wands, okay? So the Two of Cups is about partnerships, relationships, start of a new love relationship. So you might have this going on for you throughout the retrograde. So again, it goes from March 8th to July 10th. So you could find yourself in a new relationship. You could find yourself with a new friend. However, with the energy here is with that relationship, I do feel like you start to feel you are carrying all of the weight in the relationship, okay? It's a burden for you and it's something that you need to release. And towards the end of the retrograde, you have the Emperor card, which is basically about kind of taking your power, knowing who you are, sitting in your power, you know, kind of being a little bit selfish and knowing that maybe this energy isn't for you, okay? And then you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about nurturing yourself, feeding yourself, planting the seed, letting you bloom, letting you grow, okay? So I feel as though this really, it might be a relationship lesson or some kind of a relationship lesson. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I do see that it's going to have to do with people. You're going to learn how to take like what's yours, all right? And not keep like bending over backwards for everybody and making everybody else happy. You're going to start to be who you are and be okay with that and like put your foot down, and you're going to start nourishing yourself. By July 10th, you're going to be in a really good place. I feel like it's going to be a lot of self-love, a lot of time for yourself, okay? Self-care, all right? So that's what I see for you guys for the retrograde, all right? So that is for the sign of Gemini. So the next would be the sign of Libra. So if it resonates with you, please leave me a comment below. I love to see the comments. If it doesn't resonate, let me know. Whatever, leave me a comment. Make sure to join, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, the Dee's Divine Guidance VIP Facebook group. So in there we do a lot of live readings, psychic readings, tarot card readings. I'm going to be getting into mediumship there, and also a lot of live Reiki. So Reiki healing and a lot of lessons like learning how to connect to the divine spirits, listening to your spirit guides, your intuition. So check it out, okay? All right, so this is for the sign of Libra for the retrograde. Libra for the retrograde. Okay. All right, so Libra, I feel as though there's going to be like the current energy coming in for you guys is basically you're communicating a lot more, or this card also represents traveling. So you might be traveling, but I do feel as though you might start to express yourself a little bit more, but I'm getting more with love because you do have the Empress card here as well. And the Empress is like the mother, very nurturing, very loving. So throughout this retrograde, I feel as though you might learn to communicate more, but with love, okay? Because you do have the Knight of Cups as well. So this is also bringing in love energy. and this is all about action. So I feel as though you might be learning something about how to express yourself. This would have to deal with the throat chakra. You know, excuse me, not express yourself in like a harsh kind of way, but express yourself so that people can understand you more. And then you might be getting your wish as to finally being able to be on the same level as people and understand and communicate more so that you can be happier, because I feel like there could be a block in communication here. So through this retrograde, I feel like you're going to get your wish as to that, and Four of Swords, which is like finally being able to relax. So I feel like there could be some kind of conflict happening going into this retrograde, and through there, you're going to open your eyes in order to see that maybe I haven't been saying it in a way that they can understand. Maybe I haven't been saying it, you know, maybe I started off where they automatically get defensive, and maybe you just open your eyes as to see how you can express yourself differently, not what you want to say, but how you say it in order to get your words across to the other people. And then by the end, when Jupiter goes direct on July 10th, I feel like you're actually going to be able to breathe more. You're going to have time for yourself more. You're going to be able to relax and not think about this as much. Okay, that's what I get for the sign of Libra for the retrograde. All right, next is Aquarius. What message do we have for the sign of Aquarius for the retrograde on March 8th? Yeah, check out my videos in the D's Divine Guidance VIP Facebook group. The link is below. I just did a whole thing about the retrogrades because there's another one coming up on March 22nd. Okay. And also make sure that you like the D's Divine Facebook group, Facebook page, so that you can keep up to date with all my daily posts and stuff. All right, Aquarius, one more shuffle. Okay. Okay, so I see. All right, so sign of Aquarius. So the first card you have is the Star. So I feel like you come in with the energy of basically shining, right? Positivity, shining. You know, the moon might be affecting you a little bit, but you're still staying positive, okay? And then you've got the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of action happening between like the first few weeks of this retrograde, where it's going to be like challenging you, and you're like not going to know which way to go, who to trust. I just feel like a lot of chaos is coming your way with the Knight of Wands for some reason. Because then you've got the Three of Wands. So I feel like all this chaos is going to happen, and, you know, it's going to dim your light here. And then all of a sudden, you're just going to release it. You're going to see this. You're going to open your eyes. You're going to be aware of this chaos. And you're going to say, you know what? It's not for me. That's so funny. And then you've got the Seven of Swords, which means that you're going to be leaving it behind. So whatever this chaos is that's happening, that's bringing in, you know, basically, you're going to leave it all behind by the time the retrograde is over. But this might not, this energy of leaving it behind might not happen until a little bit later in the retrograde. Like, you know, it ends on July 10th. So this might not happen until like the end of May, maybe June. But at the very end of when Jupiter goes direct on the 10th, you have the Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay. So this is a slow, steady progression. So leaving it behind might be a little bit hard work. It might take you a little bit of time to get over it. And then, but it's going to be good because the Knight of Pentacles is all about abundance and stability. Okay, so that's for the sign of Aquarius. If you like these videos, please hit like and subscribe, and also leave me a comment if it resonates, and make sure you check me out in D's Divine Guidance Facebook group, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.